such a good time on Hollywood Squares.
Yes, we did. That was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I had a great time. The snacks was good.
Good.
Okay. It was Hollywood
That's
Squares
important. There are cocktails.
They have cocktails. They got snacks. Okay. They had wings.
Very important.
And then those squares is actually, it was so dangerous. That's what made it kind of fun because they really are stacked up and you have to like climb these very narrow stairs. It's a really dangerous show. Maybe it wasn't that great. No, but I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of laughs. We had a lot of fun.
I remember you saying that you watched Fever Pitch, a film.
One of my favorite movies of all time. So random.
It's so random. And you said that you watch it, like, consistently.
Let me show you. This is how I watch Fever Pitch. I grab my pillow. You see how you sitting there? And I literally sit like this and watch Fever Pitch. Because I love it. I mean, like, I'm a real Fever Pitch fan. I really want to do another version of that movie, but as a Cubs fan.
You should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not to dive right in, but I heard that you would like for your mom to try dating. Is this true?
Yeah. At first, I was nervous because I didn't want someone to, like, you know, bang my mom. No, it's terrifying.
So, has she dated?
She's never dated. It's been like 22, 23 years since my dad passed. She never dated. And when I asked her, she was like, that's my guy. And that's so sad. But now I think she'd, you know, like to have a partner and just someone to, like, hang out with. So, you know, I don't have to do it so much. Yeah.
Did you know she wasn't ever dating? Did you assume she was dating?
I thought she was just, like, a great mom and hiding it.
Because that's what us moms would, I think, do is I think it would take a very long time for me to introduce someone to the kids, but I also haven't really dated anyone seriously enough.
Like, he's a grown-up. He's not like a little...
He feels little in that, like, in that sense of when she would hide it from him because you don't want to, like, rock the boat.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah, and to be fair, I'm a very easable, rockable boat. So I think she's very careful.
But if there's any single moms out there, it is confusing to try to bring someone into the dynamic.
Yeah. Well, that's true. So, like, I mean, I have a blended family, right? I'm engaged.
Mazel tov, and I'm not Jewish. But my daughters are.
But here we go. It was very interesting because you do take your time with that, right? And that's for dads and for moms. Once it works, though, the blended family works. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. They get along all really well too. It's really cool.
I mean, it's so ideal, and I think us moms are very concerned with how everything affects our kids. And so you tend to...
Why you don't think dads think like that? I think like that.
Because I'm a woman and I don't know the man's plate, but I want to know...
Because dads, we think the same... Because, you know, it was funny because, like, most of the time, everybody think the dads got it together. Because I feel like the kids feel bad for the mom. They're like, oh, mom, you need... Like what Peter's doing.
Yeah.
But when the dad... Like, with dads, nobody care about us being single. They think we out here living in these streets, having a great time. And most of the time, I was at home, like, by myself, like, I miss my babies. Like, I'm sleeping in their beds.
Men are equally sad.
We really are. I think we're sadder, actually.
We're actually sadder,
Because we can't tell nobody for real.
Yeah.
Can I have your hands? I just have to say that as a female, this is our dream.
We got to put your elbows on Pete's legs. We're gonna bring Pete into this infection. We're just here, Pete.
This is really
We're having this moment right here.
This is very nice.
It's happening right now, Pete.
Yes, it is.
I needed to know this. I needed to know that men feel the same way.
We do.
How did you meet your fiancé, may I ask?
You know, it's interesting because, like, we met... The first time we met, so the youngest girls were on a sitcom called Keenan. They was on Keenan show. They played his daughter.
Oh, wow.
And so when everybody was doing a COVID test and we was all testing in the same studio, and me and her had the same G-Wagons at the time. And she was just fine in her white G-Wagon. And so I could see her, and I got the window rolled down. I'm trying to look cool. I didn't put my foot up, trying to do a cool pose. And she was not paying me any attention. But one of the girls in the back was like, hey, Mom, you and that man has the same car. Y'all should get married. And she was just like, be quiet. We ain't got our test results yet, right? And so we meet again randomly at a screening, right, for a good friend of ours. And I went on the mic and said something nice about our friend. And she walked over to me and she was like, what you said was so sweet and so heartfelt. And I know you made her night by doing that. And if I could be honest, right, I come to this thing, I was with 2 other girls. I was in these streets. And so, but I couldn't stop looking at her and thinking, she was so sweet to me, I couldn't stop thinking about her. So I went to my friend's page and stalked her page to find her. And then once again, grabbed my pillow and I was sitting in my bed, like going through the rabbit hole, looking at her page. And just saw how amazing of a mom she is and just her, just amazing. And her daughters were volunteering at one of the shelters in LA and it was raising money and I decided just to pay off whatever, you know what I mean?
I just love that you're holding a pillow, scrolling, figuring out how to like finish off the charity fund and find her. And my partner, Nan Pete, has always said, if a man wants to find you, men build bridges. Do you think that's true? Because I have other girlfriends that say, no, men might not ask you out, you have to call them. Who's right?
Sometimes guys, like I'm the girl, I think, whenever I'm in a relationship. So some guys are shy and like when a lady's like, hey, you know.
They do?
Yeah.
They like assertiveness?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I grew up all ladies in the house, so I act pretty feminine.
Okay. We have to go to a quick commercial break. I don't want to, but good news, we'll be right back. Yay! We're back with Pete Davidson and Lil Rel. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, Pete, is this true that you think men should not show their feet?
You should never see a pair of guys' feet, ever. Yeah, that's right. Never.
Yeah,
and why do you feel this way? Because I'm not with you.
Because they're horrible. They're just terrible to look at, and nobody wants to see them, and you should always cover them up. But yeah.
So what do you do? How do you avoid the feet showing?
You gotta just always keep socks on, even at the beach. You have socks on. Yes, unless you go in the water, then you can take them off. But other than that,
I wait until she's really asleep before I take my socks off. Like I really do. Like I'll be like
boomerang.
I like start clapping to see if she'll wake up. Like,
Wait, you have a line of socks?
I do. I created a sock.
You don't understand. I'm a sock enthusiast.
I brought you some socks.
Shut up.
Yes. Thank you. They're called Double Sole. Socks are the best. I was inspired because I was on an airplane and this guy had his feet out. And I was like, wow, it would be really cool if there were a pair of socks on those. And here we go.
Oh, my God. You.
oh, those are cool.
They're cute.
Okay, these are... Oh.
They're cute.
Okay, let's talk about Dog Man. I love these books. I got them with my girls. And I know the books. I know the whole thing going into it. So I was well versed and primed. And I loved the movie. Isla Fisher was here yesterday.
Oh, she's the best. Yeah.
And now I would have had my dog Dougie out here, but you're allergic, right?
Yeah.
Like really allergic.
Like my throat will close.
Anaphylactic?
Yeah.
No, we can't have that.
I have like an EpiPen and all that stuff.
Like,
Do you carry an EpiPen?
I do. Not right here, but I have it in the car.
You do?
I do.
I hope you make it to the car if anything happens.
I know. It sucks because I love. How do you not love dogs? So we have a couple hypoallergenic dogs that I gave to my mom. And I go over like once a week with like gloves and a mask and I like play with them.
Really?
Yeah,
It's that gnarly?
Yeah, it sucks.
So when they call you to do Dog Man, do you get like a hive through the phone? Or are you like, finally, I can get all up in there with the dogs?
No, I was excited. I was like, finally, I could be a part of like some sort of dog's life, even if it isn't real.
And you guys are like also give me heart, but give me humor. So I like humor, and you guys are both the funniest men. And it has comedy. And did that speak to you?
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is when I was doing stand-up and doing comedy
And
all
you
the time.
guys know each other from stand-up.
Right. So even with that, like I love the way he portrays Petey, and it's just because it's just funny, and I have fun really just doing Chief just because I like that fast-paced, just annoyed
Screwball.
Yeah, that guy. Like I literally, you know who I channel? I told somebody is Detective Todd from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, he's the best.
It's really who Chief is.
Is that Foley in there?
Yeah, it's that energy, right?
You know that guy was a real mayor of Detroit.
Really?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
fun facts.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
For real?
Yeah.
I love funny. I love it. Thank you for being funny. Thank you for putting funny out there. You heal people. We need to laugh.
Oh, you're very funny. Yeah, I saw you. We met for the first time at Adam's his Mark Twain thing, and you and Jennifer had the best sketch of the night. You guys destroyed. Yeah, you guys destroyed. Have you guys seen it? It's awesome.
Yes!
Oh, you guys destroyed. Yeah.
That means so much to me.
We love the Sandman.
I think you need to do a lot of rom-coms.
I would like to do some. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Would you?
I would love to.
I mean, you've done them.
I've done a couple, but nothing crazy. Nothing the crazy ones you have. But I would love to. Yeah.
I think we're here for that.
We'll see. We'll see if they let me.
They will.
We'll see.
Yeah. We want it. Okay. We have to go to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, my daughter Olive wrote 5 fun questions for you. Will you do that with me after?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back. Welcome back. We are here with the stars of the new movie Dogman, Pete Davidson and Lil Rel. Now, if it's okay, my daughter Olive wrote out some questions for you guys. Can I ask them to you?
Please. Do it.
It's Olive's Fast Five, everybody. Okay. This is to both of you. Will you name a fashion trend that you think should go away and never come back?
Remember when ladies would wear those gladiator sandals?
Oh, my God. Totally.
I hope they never come back.
Okay, great. I love it. This is so good. That's tangible. I'm in.
Ladies, I love when y'all wear those high boots. You know what I mean? It's sexy. But please let them fit. I cannot stand a woman with loose boots.
Loose boots?
Loose boots drive me crazy.
Okay. Good to know. No slouchy, no loosey.
Yeah, I just don't like to see the leg moving back and forth. I want it to fit.
Okay. When you were in school, what was your favorite subject? And did you have a favorite teacher?
I like history because it doesn't change, so you just have to learn it once, so then you can't fail. And I had a global teacher named Mr. Mackey, for real. Like the South Park guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah, sorry.
So we gave him a hard time. But he was so cool about it, and I love him. I think about him all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot take. I love this.
Yeah.
So history for me, too, just because I love history. But one of my favorite teachers wasn't a history teacher. His name was Mr. Milton. He was an English teacher. And the only reason I like Mr. Milton because he had a cool 70s voice and he used to have his chest hair. I don't know if that was even appropriate. It just felt like I was in a black exploitation film every day at school.
I love it. Okay, what is the best trick or prank? Have you ever pulled a prank on someone?
Oh, yeah. Me and my friend convinced my mom that he the bed. We had a chocolate bar and we put it into the sheets and then, we left and my mom called me and he was in the car with me and she's like, "Are you alone?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Your friend is disgusting." And by the way, he's 38. This was 5 years ago. So sorry, Mom. Yeah.
Okay, that is a good one.
Yeah.
I can't follow that.
I know, that's tough.
'Cause my prank is way meaner and it won't get the laughs, but...
Oh.
So at that time, we were really good friends at the time. She had this niece that kind of looked like it could have been my kid. So I was like, hey, it'd be funny if I tell my parents that this is my baby and I just found out, right? And so that's what we did. We showed it to my parents. I was like, look, yeah, I got this baby. Then they fell in love with the kid because I never told them there was a prank. So I let it go on for a week. And when I went back over there, they had bought all these gifts and all this stuff.
Oh my God.
I told y'all, it ain't, there's no punchline to it. You got the good friend.
Sorry.
All right, as a last
I can't believe I told that story.
What is your favorite song, and do you have a lyric that you really love in particular?
I'm a sucker for anything Journey. I think it's because of The Sopranos, but anything Journey, or there's that song Dance Hall Days by Wang Chung.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
You know, it's crazy because it's so many songs I love, but a song that I love to sing most of the time. So you remember Teen Wolf, right? And
Yeah.
when he decided not to be the wolf no more and he started playing basketball as regular Michael J. Fox.
Oh, that song at the end?
Went to the end. I love that song.
It is random, and I am downloading it. As a last question, as we come to a close, how are we going to find a date for your mom?
I gotta be careful because a couple of years ago, you know the lovely John Hamm?
Yes.
So my mom has a huge crush on him.
Oh.
And he was single at the time, and I know him because he comes to SNL all the time. So I was like, hey, you know, it'd be really funny. I was like, you should be like extra nice to my mom. And he was like, no problem. He's like, that'd be great. And he's a
Did he give her false hope?
Yeah. He was like, because he's so hot and charming.
Oh, 100%.
He's such a daddy, right? So he's, you know, and he's a nice guy. He would have been nice anyway.
Yeah.
And he's always nice to her when he sees her now. But, like, my mom went home and she called me the other day. She was like, Pete, I have a funny little story for you. She was like, I think, John. I was like, and then I had to tell her. So I have to be careful how I do it, but really anyone's fine. Maybe like someone who works like security here would be cool, or like any retired or divorced firemen or cops, you know?
I feel invested as a mom, and I'm just glad that you want her to be happy. And I'm glad that you both are amazing gentlemen. And
thank you.
I just am so happy to hang out with you and talk about this awesome movie, Dog Man, that is so fun and so great. And it is in theaters, by the way, starting today. So go get yourself some Dog Man. We'll be right back.